Welcome everyone. Because it is now the holiday season, I would like to teach you about what all of the different holy days are like, so let's go. First, let's talk about Cheerismas. Christmas lands on December 25th, and it honors the birth of Danny DeVito, the ruler of our universe. On Christmas, a jolly fat man named Santa Claus comes into your house and gives you Christmas presents, as long as you're a good boy, that is.
You don't want to know what happens if you're not a good boy.
Put what you want for Christmas in the comments. Next up we have Halloween. Halloween is a day where you can act spooky and dress up however you want. On Halloween, I like to dress up like a cantaloupe. It is the only day I can go in my cantaloupe suit in public without looking like a weirdo. However, these fun costumes are only a distraction of the true meaning of Halloween,
which is the cruel inevitability of all of our deaths.
Put what you want to be for Halloween in the comments. Our next holiday is January 18th.
We do not talk about January 18th.
Coming up next is a personal favorite of mine, Judgment Day. The last judgment will occur after the resurrection of the dead and our mortal body will come to life again.
The Catholic Church teaches that at the time of the last judgment Christ will come in his glory, and all the angels with him. And in his presence the truth of each one's deeds will be laid bare, and each person who has ever lived will be judged with perfect justice. The believers who are judged worthy as well as those ignorant of Christ's teaching who followed the dictates of conscience will go to everlasting bliss, and those who are judged unworthy will go to everlasting condemnation.
Okay, next we have St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, what's up?
Toast, can't you see that I'm busy right now? I'm trying to give and a lesson.
Oh, sorry, I just wanted to know where I am right now.
Oh, you're right. Right now we're in purgatory. It is an ever-expansive void with no joy or happiness, but also devoid of pain and suffering. It is just pure, empty nothingness. It's perfect for my lessons.
Oh, okay, so I'm dead. Awesome. But wait, if I'm dead, why did I get put into purgatory? Did I save the universe?
While yes, you did save the universe, you also committed mass genocide against the Serbian Cantaloupes in Bosnia.
Oh, you're right, lol. Then why are you here then? Didn't you also help save the world?
Oh, believe me, I did some other things.
Other very unspeakable things.
Wait, I just realized it's Thursday. How are we going to go to Cantaloupe Roleplay?
That's yet another quirk of purgatory, we can travel back to the living world as spirits. All you need to do is hold the celery and think really hard.
Wow, it worked. Cantaloupe Roleplay, here we come.
Wow, I can't believe that Toast hasn't shown up yet. He's never been late.
Yeah, this blows. Let's go to Watermelon Roleplay instead.
We have arrived at Cantaloupe Roleplay.
Wait, no one's here.
Perhaps they're out commemorating your death.
That's so stupid. Let's look for them. Hey look, I'm on that big TV.
Welcome back everybody to Coyote News. I'm Steve reporting live here from New Toastopolis with a tragic news story. At approximately 1620 today, a missile struck the middle of the city, primarily the household of Robert Francis Tostato, the famous TV show host, most well known for his Science with Toast series. No casualties have been reported other than Toast himself, whose body has been burnt to a crisp. I think it is safe to say that Mr. Toast is dead. We will now be entering a never-before-seen crisis, the death of the main character. Mr. Toast spoke about this extensively in his Laws of the Universe episode, where he says that his own death implies the beginning of the end. I certainly would not want to be Mr. Toast's successor, but that's exactly who we'll be speaking to now. The next main character will be none other than Tomato Isaac Scream, who will be giving his coronation speech live from Mr. Toast's funeral. Take a look.
Right now is a tough time for us all. Not only did we just lose a hero, a TV show host, or a scientist, we also lost a friend. A dear friend who has always been there to help us when things weren't going well. A friend who, even facing the death of the universe, made sure to put his friends first. I cannot possibly be even half of what Mr. Toast was, but I will try my best to fight against the odds. The future may seem bleak, but what haven't we already gone through together? I know that with hard work, friendship and teamwork, we can make the world just as great as it once was. To a bright future of joy, comedy and science. Wow, being the main character is the best. I get to sit around all day and do whatever I want. Hey Krug, you should get me another fat stack of Colby Jack cheese.
Alright, I'll be off to Walmart then.
What the heck was that?
There are some very angry people outside who would like to speak to you.
One thing we briefly forgot to mention due to Mr. Toast's sudden and tragic death was the personal information leaked about Mr. Toast and his war crimes in Bosnia. Apparently, Mr. Toast mass murdered all of the ethnic Serbs in the country for their cantaloupe bodies. Obviously, this information has many upset with Mr. Toast and his successor, Tomato.
We will never forgive you or Mr. Toast for the horrible deeds you've done.
This is absolutely not botastic.
Let's burn him at the stake.
Well guys, let's calm it down a little bit. Mr. Toast was just doing a little trolling, that's all.
By leaking our country's private plans, you and Mr. Toast have forever broken the trust between the main characters of this world and the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The missile was only a warning. We will not stop until every single main character is burning in eternal anguish in hell. Mark my words. Prepare for never-ending war and terror like you've never seen before.
Oh, that's not good.
Tomato, it seems that you've somehow gotten both sides against you. I think you're screwed.
There's gotta be some way out of this. What would Toast do? We did it.
What? They've disappeared. Let's search for them.
Well, now that that's over with, I'm gonna go back to playing Auto-Fi now.
Don't you think you should probably take care of the two deadly forces that are both out to get you first?
I guess, but I have no idea how. I can't do any of this main character stuff without Toast around. If only there was some way to bring him back.
Meanwhile...
Next up we have Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day resides on February 14th, and it is the day where you give the people you love a big hug. This year, my Valentine will be Tom Brady. Toast, will you stop sulking in the middle of the screen? You're frightening, and...
Sorry, but nothing feels fulfilling anymore. Cantaloupe Roleplay was my only reason to exist. Now that it's gone, I don't feel like I need to exist either.
Dude. Go see a therapist or something. Sheesh.
I'm gonna go check on Tomato in the living world to see how he's doing. Maybe there's something I can do to help.
Meanwhile...
There's gotta be a way to bring Mr. Toast back in here somehow. Let's look through all of his episodes. No. Oh, that was a fun one. Definitely not.
Hey, what about this one? I found it lying in the corner. It says it's the lost episode.
Time travel? That's it. We're going back in time to the first Cantaloupe roleplay to take Toast off the menu. That's right, we're going back in time to the first Cantaloupe roleplay to take Toast off the menu. Let's watch the video. Time. The endless variable. Throughout all of humanity's fictional worlds, there is one thing that none of them can all conclusively agree upon. And that, my friends, is time travel. I know it sounds crazy, but after years upon years of hard work and dedication, the great minds of Toast Labs have done the inconceivable and cracked the code. Let's go check it out. Our time machine, if you will, is located at exactly 36.0213244 minus 115.131639, in case you wanted to know. Awesome. Let's go. Holy crap. It's a ghost. Hey, what's up, lol? I am speaking to you from Purgatory. Oh, cool. What's it like? It's really boring. I want to come back to life so I can roleplay again. Oh, I was going to bring you back too. I just need to head to the time machine. You do not understand the dangers of time travel. When you travel back in time, no matter what you do, you will change the course of history forever. In doing so, your altered timeline will become a new universe. Even if you go back to the present, you will be eternally trapped in the new universe you created. You will never be able to return back to this world. For us, it would appear that you simply just disappeared. It is a fate worse than death. You no longer exist in this world. Which is exactly why this episode was banned and left to be forgotten. However, there are far worse consequences for using the time machine. What was that? The universe collapsing. By looking at other worlds, there are certain events that we can see imply the end of their universe. These are major plot points that occur when their creator has inevitably run out of ideas. One of these, for example, is the death of the main character, which, as we can see, has already struck our universe. But even worse than that is the introduction of time travel into an unrelated series. By using that time machine, you're only inching our world closer to its already inevitable death. There is only one solution: necromancy. By bringing me back from the dead, you can restore me as the main character without having to bend the rules of the universe even further. I did a little bit of research on necromancy, but it was never made into an episode due to the fact that it would be too frightening for kids. But first, we must dig up my dead body. This right here should be my grave. Time to start digging.
This feels highly immoral.
Whoa, Toast. Your body looks a lot different than I remember. Oops, wrong grave. This should be the right one. Now, as I hover over my corpse, chant the phrase Magnus Bugs Adgestus, and the ritual will begin.
Magnus Bugs Adgestus. Magnus Bugs Adgestus. Magnus Bugs Adgestus. Magnus Bugs. Kill it,
I'm in pain. Oh my goodness, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Well, now that my body is now mutilated beyond recognition, I no longer think it's possible to resurrect my soul. I'll be headed back to Purgatory now.
Meanwhile...
Next up we have Leap Day. Leap Day occurs on February 29th, and only happens 1 out of every 4 years. All other years, this day is completely skipped. Most believe that this is to account for the 365.25 day length of the Earth year. However, this day is actually skipped to please
the ones who lurk.
Toast, would you please stop interrupting my lesson? This is very important business.
I'm sorry, but I just lost the one chance of me coming back to the living world. I'll be trapped here in Purgatory forever.
You do realize that you will leave Purgatory eventually, right?
Wait, I will?
Everyone in Purgatory eventually goes to heaven, silly.
That's great. Once I get into heaven, I can take the elevator back down to Earth. But when will I ascend?
Everyone must stay in Purgatory for a different amount of time. It seems that you'll be stuck here for about 8135 years.
I can't stay here that long. There has to be a better way.
The only other way out is to convince Greem, the ruler of Purgatory. But do be warned, it is a long and dangerous journey.
Hi. Are you Green? That's a DMV. Hi. I would like to ascend to heaven if that's okay. The universe will probably collapse if I don't get there soon.
Hello, Mr. Toast. It's great to see you here in the living world again. I hope you're having a botastic Christmas. Let me give you a free ride back to Botswana.
Wow. Things look so much more peaceful here since I last saw it. Maybe Tomato was a good main character after all. Wow, Toastopolis is looking great, and everyone's getting along. Could it be a Christmas miracle?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Toast. Look at what I got you.
Could it be? A new Cantaloupe costume. Thank you so much, Krug. How did it get so nice round here?
Oh, when I became the main character, I started a family game night where we could all be together and have fun. Now, there are no more protests about your Serbian genocide, and relations with the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina couldn't be better.
Wait, what? I thought Tomato was the main character. Did he die?
Oh, no, he just went into the time machine.
And last but not least, we have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the day where you say what you are thankful for and eat a bunch of food. My favorite Thanksgiving food is pink fluff. This year, I am thankful for you too, and along with Tom Brady. Put what you're thankful for in the comments. Anyways, that's all I've got for this video. Thanks for joining me on this holiday special, and I'm sorry for all of the interruptions we've experienced. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and have a very Merry Christmas, everyone.